I'm Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. I have a small haul to share with you. It's mainly fabric. I did get an order from Amazon. I bought a tripod stand for my iPad so that hopefully eventually I can film some videos looking down at the desk. I figured I was going to need that after doing my Totally Tiffany review. With being on that blogging crew, I think I'm going to need something that can go down on the desk for when I'm doing reviews of products, which I would kind of like to start doing even for products that I'm not, officially having to do, which I'm going to do some Tiffany things that won't really be assignments, but I did ask if it was okay to go ahead and do that since I have so many Totally Tiffany products, and they said it was fine. So I'm probably going to do that. You do notice because of the stand I have a slightly different view because I can move the stand because it's on wheels. I decided to go with the one on wheels and kind of get different views. I figured depending on which desk I'm working at, what I'm doing, it might be nice to have it on wheels. So that's what I went with. So I did do a little bit of rearranging again the other day. Nothing major. I really liked the U shape. The main switch was these cubes in the center. I have 3 of them. 2 of them face the other direction, and then this one faces this way. They were at the end, and they were kind of hard to get at. And it has like my ink blending tools and things like that in it, and my inks are sit on top of it, so my stamp pads. So I thought it would be nice to have that more in the center there so I could reach them. So I just rearranged a little bit so that I could get those there. I think it will work out, whenever you rearrange your room, it's kind of a matter of finding the new homes for things, because you put things one place and you discover, oh, that doesn't quite work real well with how I craft. So sometimes things have to be moved around a little bit. But I'm liking the U shape. So I do need to take some new pictures to put in and redo my opening, because I should reflect the new setup. And also I'm thinking about doing like a quick tour of the room as it's set up now. I might try that with the stand and see how it goes. But anyways, I went to, it's called Lucky Quilt Company. It's just downtown in my small little town. I walked uptown yesterday, which for me that's a long walk, but I did. I walked there, and then the post office isn't too far from there, so I stopped at the post office, and I stopped and got some lunch and kind of rested before making the trip back home. But I did find this pattern for a popsicle. They call it a mini, but it's like a fabric runner. I will probably want to make it slightly bigger than what they have it as, because theirs it's 12 by 53 and a half. The 12-inch wide doesn't bother me so much, but I'd like it a little longer than that. It's possible that I'd even add in a border, and depending on if I can find some fabrics that would work well with it. I did not buy the fabric. They had like a fabric bundle that you could buy to do it in these colors, but I didn't buy that. Figured if I decided to, I could go up and pick it up later, or just use some of my own fabrics for it. I mainly walked up because I wanted to see if they had any Easter or spring type fabrics, and I did find some. I found this one, pink one with the little lambs on it. These 2 are the same pattern, I believe, just different color backgrounds. One's green and one's yellow. I actually found a lot of these in their children's area. Kind of, they weren't really meant for Easter, but with the bunnies on it, I figured I could definitely use them for Easter. And this one was over in that area too. It's got rain, rain, go away, and the little bunny and the chicks there. And then this one, I believe, is supposed to be raindrops. It was right next to the other one. So, and I just thought it was cute, and spring and rain kind of go hand in hand. And then I found this purple one with I think they're kind of orange flowers, and then this white one with the different colored tulips. I love tulips. I just wish they bloomed longer, because they don't bloom very long. And then as I went up to check out, and I found the actual Easter themed fabric quarters. They were sitting in a basket on the by the checkout. So I bought this one and this one, and then I bought this little yellow one with the little bunny feet, and then this one with the white background with the eggs on it. I have a few kind of Easter and also some spring themed quilt blocks that I'm going to be working on. I might try to start getting those cut out over the weekend, because the 100-day project starts on Tuesday, I believe it is, and I know there's some quilt blocks that I definitely want to get done during that. Right now I have so many that I could probably just do all quilt blocks or sewing projects, but I'm not sure if I'll stick with that or not. It's kind of my goal is just to do something crafty or organizational during the project, which that's what I did last year, and so I'm hoping to maybe do the same this year. There are some things that I'm trying to finish getting organized in my craft room. I want to get my catalog restarted. I know I've been saying that forever, but now that I have a few of the places to put things, I think I could actually get going on it. I probably can't finish, but there's definitely areas that I could start on, because I have the storage in place now. That's kind of what I was waiting on, because I knew my numbering system was probably going to need to change as a result of changing where I stored it. That may not always be the case, but I kind of decided to break Tiffany's rule with woodblock stamps. She just says to just put them all together and number them. Don't worry about separating them out by themes, which the only ones that I'm going to do that for are my holiday ones, my Christmas and Valentine's and Halloween. I want those separated, because I find when I work on seasonal projects, I like to just bring everything I have, or most of what I have, to my desk. I have a Rascal cart that I usually load up with seasonal stuff, and I'd rather just bring everything over when I'm working on that and have it all, rather than having to go, oh, that wood block's here, this wood block's there. I think I'll use them more that way. So that's one reason why I decided to kind of switch it up. It still does fit her other mantra of keep together what you use together. So it's just kind of a little tweak that I'm going to try, and I think it's going to work well for me just because of how I do craft there. Other projects, it doesn't bother me at all, if they're kind of mixed in, and some of them it's hard to separate because they fit so many themes that it doesn't really matter. You're never going to have it exactly where it would be. I'm still going to catalog those Christmas stamps, because some of them will be able to be used in other themes, and that way I know where to find those stamps if I need them for something other than Christmas. But so that's something I'm working on. I've got my little shelf unit up there, and I found some little like Tic Tac size containers. Let's see if I can grab one of those. I need to get more of them. I only bought one pack because I wanted to make sure they were going to fit on that unit before I invested a lot. But it's got my little sequins in it. So I am kind of doing them still by the 4-section system up there. I discovered I don't like these things in baggies. They're just, I think in the container it'll be fine. I can shake them out what I need. You don't get as much of the static cling in that as you do in baggies. But I do want to add I've been sorting my eyelets out that I have, because I bought a bunch of them at a garage sale that were all different colors. So I've been sorting them out by color, and I need to get more, because I think I'm going to put those in here and on there too. What I might do is take a few of each and put in my scrap rack with the location of where they're at, so that if I'm flipping through and I'll see them, I'll know, oh, okay, that might work on this page. For the most part, I'll use those for like shaker cards, and and when I need an eyelet, I usually know I need an eyelet, because they're not something I typically add to like a scrapbook page or a card or something like that. But usually I know specifically I need an eyelet, so it doesn't bother me not having them in my scrap rack. But like I said, I think I may just do that, put one or two in a pocket and direct myself to, the main location. But anyways, that's all I've really got to share today. I just wanted to hop on, share my fabric haul, and show, kind of use my new stand and see how it worked. Hopefully, I filmed a couple times. I've got interrupted a few times with text messages and whatever, and the last time with where I had my mic, it just didn't pick up my voice very well, so I moved it, and hopefully that works better on the stand. It's kind of a matter of finding out how the stand best works. It might be kind of nice with the stand to be able to film from different areas, and you can see a little bit more of the craft room that way. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.